Hello guys, welcome back or to my YouTube channel. My name is Isla and I really just had this topic on my heart, and I had just posted a YouTube video like a couple hours ago of my prom vlog. If you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. But it really brought this energy into my heart, and I'm about to take a walk, get my 10K steps in because I'm a healthy girly. I don't play like that. But before I do that, I just really need to get this on my chest. Like, I cannot keep this information to myself. So, as much as I love my male specimen supporters that follow my YouTube, TikTok, whatever, love my life, whatever, this is for the ladies. You can stay if you want to, but this is definitely more geared towards the lady as a lady myself. So, today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the importance of your passions and monetizing them. I don't know how you feel about 9 to 5 culture. I personally hate it. I personally hate the idea of like being so stuck in a chair all day. I forgot what the word is, but it's basically when sedentary. I hate the concept of a sedentary lifestyle. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. And especially, again, as women, we're supposed to move, be free, like, not be so confined into, for example, a corporate 9 to 5, sitting at a desk all day. Like, no, that is literally a nightmare. And, unfortunately, I am going to college. I'm going to KU, but I'm gonna use that to build whatever my skill is that will monetize my skill, which is kind of again what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna use myself as an example. So I started doing hair when I was 12 years old in COVID, whatever. I was bored in a house and I'm in a house bored. So I decided to start doing hair. I learned from YouTube, a little bit from TikTok. I wasn't allowed to have TikTok, but I learned from TikTok. And I got not bad at it. And then people would always tell me, "Oh my gosh, can you do my hair? Oh my gosh, you should do this hair. Oh my gosh, can you do?" I was like, "No," because I just had this inner fear that like I wasn't good enough at doing hair because I didn't have as much experience as like a 30-year-old braider, which literally makes no sense to compare myself to looking back. But my point being, I had this weird fear inside of me. And once I let go from that fear and I detached from comparison and I detached from the idea that I wasn't good enough, baby, my business flourished. My business flourished, especially at its peak. Right now, I don't really do hair that much because it's just not that big of a passion of mine. I do my own hair whenever I need to. Like, I obviously did this because of prom. But yeah, hair's not just that big of a passion for me right now. So I don't really do it as often. I only say yes to certain clients because we just have that, relationship. But all to say that I had a passion and I monetized it. Okay, I love doing hair, and so I extended my arms and I said, okay, I'm ready to take in clients. And when I tell you, I made so much, I'm trying not to cuss. I made so much money. I I can't count how much money I made from doing hair. Like, I could probably buy I could probably buy like a car or something. I'm not even joking. From how much money I made from doing hair just as a 16, 17-year-old. Like, it was insane. It was literally insane. I was mind blown. It was a quantum leap. If you know all about quantum physics, then baby, you know it was a quantum leap. And I learned so much about myself, like my characteristics as a businesswoman. I learned a lot about other people. I obviously met a lot of strangers that helped me build communication skills, having to talk to strangers, having to communicate needs, having to communicate preferences, like while doing hair and all that stuff. But all to say, I learned so much. And like, my highlight of this is I made so much money because I monetized my passion. I don't know what you're good at. I don't know what you enjoy. I don't know what your thing is. But babe, oh my god, like, it honestly hurts my heart to imagine that there is a girl or a woman or a lady who's out there doing something so well. Like, say for example, you're an amazing painter. It hurts my heart, seriously, to know that there's a painter out there who is not charging, who's not monetizing, who's not offering, who's not starting a business. Ladies, if you, oh my gosh, you don't even have to be like a stereotypical like business person to start a business. Like, I wish there were so many more like business ladies, and I'm so glad for the like boss chick, like lady, like, how can I explain like this like era that's been happening recently? There's like a real name for it. Girl boss. Girl boss era. I love the girl boss era. I love women in business. I love all that because that is truly where we're meant to be. Because I don't know how you feel about this, but as feminine creatures, we are literally here to create. We have a womb to create. And so it only makes sense to do that. And so, my whole point being, it would quite literally make no sense, back to the painting example, if you were really good at painting and you didn't monetize that. There is so much money to be made on the planet. I don't know what your limiting beliefs are, but truly get rid of them because, baby, like, you're probably thinking in your head, like, no one would buy my painting, no one would, just like I thought while doing hair, like, no one would want to come up to me, no one would want me to do that. Baby, I had so many clients. Like, at my peak, I had so many clients because I loved it and it came from my heart and it was my passion. All to say, whatever your passion is, please get out of that limiting belief that people do not want it, because you have no clue what the supply and demand is for that area of whatever your passion is. So, ladies, I'm begging you, please pursue your passions. Please get serious at what you're good at. And I'm doing this right now. YouTube. I've always loved YouTube. I literally have been editing, like filming videos, like making TikToks since I was a kid. I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel. And I'm honestly like, okay, I don't want to like put myself down, but I'm honestly like disappointed in myself for not starting this sooner. I have made YouTube videos in the past before. I have YouTube videos from like a year, almost 2 years ago, but they definitely weren't my best and they definitely didn't come from my heart. And they were definitely just because like it was like a to-do list. Ladies, whenever you find your passion, it doesn't feel like a to-do list. It feels like you're creating out of love. It feels like you're creating out of like just creativity, and this YouTube is my source of unleashing my creativity. And so I'm honestly so grateful that I'm finally doing this. I don't care if I get 8 views. I don't care if I get negative 8 views. I don't care if I get 80,000 views. This is coming from my heart and I love it, and I'm so grateful that I get to do this. And yeah, I really just could not go on a walk without telling, again, even if only 8 people see this, only if negative 8 people see this, I don't care. You need to dig into your passions and monetize them. Social media is literally so insane. Like, what do you mean I can make money from posting pictures from my cellular device and people will contact me and hand me cash? Like, what the hell? Literally, what the hell? Like, social media is crazy. You need to take advantage of this. It is not a coincidence that you are alive at the exact same time of Shopify, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, fuck it, OnlyFans. Like, it is not a coincidence that we are all alive at this time of the social computer rising. So please take advantage of it. I literally am only sharing this because I love you ladies so much. And I really hope that you can learn how to monetize your passions. And I really hope that this inspires you to actually get off your ass, like Kim Kardashian said, and take your passion seriously, because I love you and I would love to see you flourish. And I hate, oh my gosh, one thing I hate, kind of off topic, is literally women being broke. It quite literally to me makes no sense how a woman can be broke. You, a woman, a feminine, beautiful creature who was put on planet Earth to create. You are literally here to create. How can you be broke if you can create? Create. People pay for creation. People literally pay for creation, passion. People pay for identity, most importantly. Oh my gosh, I don't even get me started on this. But say, for example, Lululemon. People aren't actually paying for the Lululemon, the Define jacket. I'll use me for example. I'm not actually paying for the Define jacket. I'm paying for the gym girl aesthetic. I'm paying for the yoga girl aesthetic. I'm paying for the fit girl aesthetic. I'm paying for the identity as a fit girl. Use that in, however you take it. Use that in your business. Use that in whatever you create after you watch this video. But I love you ladies so much, and I hope that this video makes sense. And most importantly, I really hope you can monetize your passions. Love you. Have a great day.